What's going on, everybody, man? I'm back again with another great video, guys. I'm back again. I know it has been a probably month that I haven't really been active on this YouTube thing, but I've been busy, and things happen along the way, guys. I just started, man. I know it's taking time on YouTube because I saw some people unsubscribe, which is totally fine, man. Look, you are in your own right, and also I do not expect for you to continue to listen to me when you don't see no value in what I say, because me myself, I'll do the same thing. I only subscribe to something that I truly subscribe to. I'm not anybody's fan, right? So if I subscribe to any creator, or if I subscribe to any advisor, that's because I take their opinion highly, right? I view themselves as somebody I should respect and I should listen to. But I'm not really, like, you never catch me listening to something that I'm really not into. Like, I'm not gonna get something out of it. Even people, like, there is some people, when they start talking to me, I look at them and just tell them, look, man, I'm not asking you for any kind of advice, right? Don't tell me nothing. I don't want to hear what you have to say, right? And the reason why I do that is because first, I want to save my peace of mind, and also I want to save my time, and I want to save theirs. Just because they don't really respect their own time doesn't mean that I don't with mine, right? So I'm not, I definitely do respect those who unsubscribed and those who feel like, no, it wasn't really as important. But for those who really remain with me in this today, I want to discuss about the responsibilities, right? And why it's very actually important, right? And I say responsibility because usually it's something that we don't like. And when you haven't really grown enough, when you haven't reached to that level of maturity, you tend to really think people they're gonna come and fix your things for you, because you are used to your mom or your dad or somebody out here coming for your aid. But as you grow up, you actually start to understand that, nah, man, you're no longer a child. You're no longer a teenager. You're no longer somebody that simply you just going to hope the world will fix things for you. Once you grow, you reach at a certain point, and again, growth is not just the physical, right? Growth is actually growth is responsibility, basically. If you want to know, if you want to measure your maturity, you must look into how well are you with responsibilities, right? How do you handle responsibilities? How are you able to take care of your responsibilities? Do you really manage to see through, or you always wait and somebody always comes for your aid? So long as your parents still help you, so long as your parents still, you still hide behind the skirts of your mama, then you're not really a man. You're still nothing but a child, because a child only waits upon those other people for help, right? You wait upon the government. You vote for president or prime minister or anybody or any political official in hopes that your living situation will be different. But see, as a man, you understand that, nah, politics, they're gonna get more better. If the winner is gonna get what winners wins, and even the loser that is in politics is gonna live off better off you. He's actually gonna be better. He doesn't, like, lose or not, he's not gonna be in the same situation that you is, especially if you don't really have anything, especially if you surviving and struggling to survive. He's not really going to feel your pain. Just as much as they say, the lion do not concern himself with the opinions of the sheep. Well, the rich also do not really concern themselves with your opinion. So they like to have you think they do, but in reality, the rich don't even feel your pain. I mean, unless if they've been poor before, because it is only that you've been through hell can you truly understand what it's like living through hell. But if all you've known in your life is, you know, you know, highlights and steaks, mashed potatoes, chicken, and all this beautiful wine and champagne. If that's all you've known in your life, then you don't really know what the lower classes are going through. Like you don't know that, and to be honest, you cannot even be blamed because situations, like literally, situation you cannot explain it to someone. Like I cannot, I might be hungry, right? But if I tell you I'm hungry, you might say, okay, you'll be fine. Or you might say, oh, he's hungry. Oh, you might pity me. But like in reality, you not me. So the stomach, your stomach is not really gonna stretch as my stomach is stretching. Stretching. Why? Because you just not me. So unless you me, then can you truly relate? That's why most rich people again they do not really they don't even see you, right? So wouldn't it be better if you actually focus yourself, you focused all your energy and all your effort and actually becoming somebody that will help yourself in this life? Instead of fighting for Trump or fighting for who is the next president and where America is going, how about you worry about yourself? How about you learn to stand and be a man and find out who you truly are and start to be your own man? Because I know nowadays, it's frowned upon, even the idea of a man speaking on another man being a man. But I will tell you, man, you're not a woman, and you will never be, right? And nobody's gonna come to marry you, and nobody's gonna give you a free house, and nobody's gonna give you like a free meal, and nobody's really gonna pity you, right? To go, wow, it's a jungle that we're living in, and if you don't have a crew, or if you don't have friends, or if you don't have people that you can really trust, it's not a bad thing. But you have to only focus on. But since you're by yourself, then you have to put that energy, you have to put that thinking into yourself, into investing in yourself, into getting and having to enjoy your life by yourself without anything outside of you. Right? And that's the only way you're gonna actually be out. But you have to understand that to be a man is to have responsibilities and actually see through them. You don't complain about them and you don't silently die with them. No, you simply understand that, listen, this is I must pay the bills, I must dress, I must eat. If I have a car, I must do what I must for my car to keep running. These are the responsibilities. I must pay rent. If I pay rent, I must pay bills, because otherwise I'm not really gonna be living in a pleasurable environment that I want to, right? So there is things that I have to see through. If I'm with a woman, I must understand that, yes, I'm with a woman, she's my, even though we might just be getting to know each other, but she just gotta know that she's with me, and whatever that might happen during that night, if the police stops, they're gonna question me. Yes, they will question her too, but usually I must make sure she's safe, right? Because if I do or say, or we've seen this, right? We've seen this, guys get with the woman, get them drunk, and then next morning, a guy is in trouble, right? So all these things I have to understand that as a man, I cannot be reckless. I have to be responsible with all my moves, with all my moves, and with all my ways of life. Because if I live recklessly, nobody's gonna come and pay my due. I will do that. I will pay my due by myself. So I gotta be a man about my shit. I have a purpose, and I have a life that I'm trying to bring on this earth. Right? I'm trying to bring heaven to this earth. So with that being said, I must move like a man not like a child. I must think like a man and not like a child. Because otherwise, there will be consequences, and with those consequences, 90.99 times is gonna be on me, and nobody's gonna really come for my aid. So I must do that which is good for me and for myself. Because if I look on the left and on the right, nobody has come for my aid, and neither should I be concerned, with anything else than my wellness.